everybody, Hazardous FDM here. So glad you could join me today. The title of today's video, Being a Helpful Citizen in Star Citizen 318. It's an idea I came up with last night as I was falling asleep, and the idea was, well, I see a ton of videos on different types of missions, bounties, standard delivery as far as cargo, so basically anything within this system here, you're, there we go. Here we go. So, you see people make videos on this stuff all day, every day. Well, that's not what I do. I don't mess with that stuff because the payout is crap, and most of it's better or funner with friends. So, what I do, if I need some money, we're going to come over here to this TDD. We're going to check some prices on some things because this stuff people never do. If you need to make some money real quick in this game, this is the way to do it, right here. And it's being a good citizen because you're going to be helping out the local city. So, as an example, I'm here at Area 18. Guy walking in place, that's fun. And each big city, so like New Babbage and etc., they all have needs, right? Well, these needs are all listed in the TDD. So you can buy the waste and scrap, but they want to purchase all of this. And look, out of stock, out of stock. All of this is out of stock, right? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to look at medical supplies. Medical supplies, out of stock. It's paying 1.924K per unit. Okay, 1.9. All right, noted. So we're going to open this, and we're going to go to the journal. Right down here. Little journal. We're going to open that. And we're going to go to... Oh. It doesn't look like they have it listed at the moment. It may pop up here momentarily, but there's a commodity price alert that would be listed right there on the left side in that menu. And it will tell you what things are needed where, if they're overstocked, understocked, etc., etc., etc. Typically, it takes about 10 minutes in game for it to pop into your Moby glass. And I just started the game, and since there was an update, I had to buy new armor, so that took me a minute. So I expect it to pop up any second now. But for now, we will go ahead and get to what we need to do. Now, the frame rate here in Area 18 could use some improvement. Being a test server, I've noticed that the frame rate around big cities tends to go down a little bit just because of everything going on. This is a very CPU heavy game, so you can take a little bit of that stress off by increasing the graphics, which is kind of opposite of what you would do for most games. If you're experiencing frame drop, you decrease graphics to increase your FPS and playability, but this game, you increase the graphics to take demand off the CPU to get a higher FPS. So it's kind of opposite, but does the same thing in the end. So we're just going to take this little train ride over to spaceport and get my ship. So far the train spawned, so looks like they took care of that issue. I have the in-game chat turned off. You can press F12 like so and bring up the chat. See if usually I don't like to open it up too much. If I'm really bored, I'll open it up and start commenting, taking part in conversation. People are pretty nice in this game for the most part, so you don't need to be afraid of that. Usually when I open that, I just see a lot of people talking about 30K errors, which is 30K is when the whole server crashes and everybody's kicked out. And the second somebody mentions a 30K in that chat, you know what's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. They jinx everybody. What? Ship's just hanging out in the middle of the street. Alright, here we go. Coming up to our stop. I will say, I do like the new animation. Instead of pulling right up to this door, it kind of pushes itself up to the door, which is a new animation. I kind of like that. CIG, if you're listening, that was nice, even though it took you about 5 or 6 updates just to get it to function correctly. Anywho. Wow. Okay. Alright. So here we are at the terminals. There is a no-name person just standing there. Interesting. So you hold F.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, come on.
Goodbye.
Stop it.
To the
Stop it.
ASOP vehicle
Stop
retrieval
it!
system. Goodbye.
What is happening? Alright, I'm moving.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to get my my Taurus.
Vehicle selected.
It's like a space
Stand
truck.
by. Your vehicle has
Holds
been
quite a bit
delivered
of
to the
cargo.
following locations.
Yeah? Okay, Hangar
Please
6.
visit us again.
Alright.
Goodbye.
And before we go down to Hangar 6 to get in the ship, we are going to swing by the snack bar. Because I never like to go anywhere without a snack in my pocket. You never know. Did they fix it? Ah. Okay, they got that one working. Sweet. So I'll grab that and get my bean and cheese burrito. I always gotta have a bean and cheese burrito on hand. Can I store this? Store? Ah, yes, they fixed that. Thank you. Now, can I buy a beverage and store it? Or do I have to back out like I did before? Can I store? No, see, okay, so they gotta fix this one. So in order to do this, oh my gosh, there are some glitches in this game update today. Things exit, close, yeah, things are taking double taps and not opening appropriately. CIG, you hear me? Things are bugging. But those are, where was I going? Hangar 6. Hangar 6. Hangar 6. There we go. Here we go. Do. We will get this, I promise. We'll get there. We're almost there. We're on our way. I think the most boring part of this trip is the travel time while in ship, so I'm going to pre-apologize. Here's my ship. Constellation Taurus. Pretty friggin' sweet. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna hop up here. Alright, here we go. Oh, geez, that was weird. The animation totally skipped there. Alright. R. There you go. Power that on. There you go. Yep. Alright. Request. Here we go. Go back in here. Press Z. And watch the door open. I always like to watch the door open. I don't want to take off prematurely and smash my ship into that door up there. Now this ship here is an awesome ship, Constellation Taurus. It's like a big truck. The downside to it is it's a little bit slow in the quantum travel. Alright. And we're lifting off. Gears up. Scroll wheel up to increase speed. And nose up, forward, and we're off. Pitch up to 90. And hold. Shift boost. Okay, now we will press B, bring up the quantum. Leading zone, yes and no. Okay, so F2 to bring up our star map here. Come in here. That is not what I wanted to do. Come on. Crusader, we are going to want to go to yellow, yellow. There we go. Alright, alright. Let's see what that did. Alright, so we got our marker up here, blue. Wait for this to sync up to 100. And we're off. Oh. I am thinking about upgrading my CPU to give this game a bit of a boost. Luckily, processor cores are getting cheaper, so that might only cost me a couple $100 or so. But I'm wondering if $200 is worth a 20 to 25% performance increase. And if you have thoughts and opinions on that, please comment below. Let me know. I have a first gen Ryzen 7 1700X, which is a really good core. I haven't had any problems with it. But I have thought about upgrading to the new, not the brand new, but it's the Ryzen 7. I think it's the 5600 series. Offers about a 20-25% performance boost upon my current standing. So if you think that's worth it for $200, please comment below. Say yay on the CPU or no, you're gonna get ripped off. I'll appreciate that. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit that like button. Definitely appreciate it. There'll be more content coming. Being a stay-at-home dad, I have a hard time finding quiet moments to sit down like this and record with a 4-year-old running around. Luckily, my wife's here at the moment and can sequester him to the other room and have some activities for him to keep him busy, so I got some time. If you're watching on my brand new Rumble channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Also, please hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me out. And for everybody on my YouTube channel, I may not be uploading as much content to my YouTube channel as my Rumble channel, and the reason why is because of YouTube's privacy policy. I do not support it. I do not agree with it. I don't like being policed on my speech. If you don't like my video, or if you're offended by my video, you don't have to watch it. You can watch something else, in my opinion. If you think I'm crazy about that, please let me know in the comments below. But that is where I stand. Rumble just doesn't have all that rigmarole jargon to jump through, and a huge bonus to Rumble, unlike YouTube, where YouTube says you need 1,000 subscribers to be monetized and start making money. I only need 25 on Rumble, so if any YouTube followers here on my channel want to switch over to Rumble, give me a subscribe there, see if you can get me to 25 so I can actually start making a little bit of money. That would be cool. I've made a lot of YouTube content over the years, and I had to do it, or had to stop doing it for the last 4 years, mainly because I've been raising my son and being a stay-at-home dad. It's really hard to find the time, but I'm honestly trying to get back into it. I do apologize for this lengthy trip we're going on here, and we're going to have to come back the same direction, so we've got to travel this distance twice. But it's worth it, I promise. We're just going for a joyride. Going to Yella. And I always come to the same place to buy the same supplies. And you can do it at least twice before the price starts to affect other your gains. There we go. Um, so you can probably make 2 of these trips before it's not really worth it, and you'll have to switch to a different commodity. I always buy health or medical supplies first. I think it's nice for the community. So, not that it really matters, but let's say you spawn at Area 18 and you're injured, and you spawn back into the medical bay or hospital there at Area 18. Um, if Area 18 didn't have medical supplies available, I think it would be cool if they didn't have the ability to heal you until somebody brought medical supplies into Area 18 and dropped them off or sold them to Area 18 so that people like you that just got injured could then heal yourself. So it's like being a good citizen. You're helping the community around you while making some money. And the last time I did this, I believe I made, God, if I remember right, something like $100,000 off of one trip. We'll double check on that because, as far as I can tell, nobody has sold any medical supplies to Area 18. And we can quickly check and see if the community. Uh, where's journal? Here we go. Journal. Commodity price alerts. Here we go. Overstocked food. Medical supplies are overstocked here. I always go to one of these here. Not a. It's probably this one here, but they're all equal. It doesn't matter. Um, you can take them to these locations to be sold, but I don't like to do this and sell to these locations because those locations are limited to how many that they'll even buy off of you. So if I fill my ship with 174 SCU of medical supplies, these guys here are only maybe gonna buy. I mean, I've stopped at this L4 once, and they only bought 6 off of me for a couple $1,000s. I was really upset. I had to turn around and go back to Area 18 and sell the rest. But these guys don't offer enough, in my opinion, to purchase to make all these little drop-offs. You're going to spend more in quantum fuel or something to make up the difference in the low cell number off of those. So just come to one of these, buy up a whole shipload at anywhere around 15. If it's in the 15 range, buy it. 7.75 is generally as low as I've seen it. I have seen, I think, a 68 or so was the lowest number I've ever seen, like a 15.68. But other than that, that's that. So we're going the right direction. 8 left. And it looks to me like those 2 little arrows that are bouncing around at the top of the screen up there, those are 2 separate players. They may be quantum traveling just above me, heading in the same direction. Not that it really matters. actually never been uh, I'll call it assaulted by another player. I've come across other players, but I've never been blown up, shot, kidnapped, robbed, nothing like that. Not to say that it doesn't happen. I know it does. People have some horrible luck in this game. And I now understand that there's even some hackers, cheater type people that are probably going to ruin this game if CIG lets that carry on. So I hope they step up, do something about that. What is it? What was his name? Apache One. Yeah, if any of you caught that video, that was extremely eye-opening. I never would have thought that in a game that isn't even technically released and in an alpha stage, these people have built this really robust. Uh, it looks like kind of like a GTA or Rockstar Trainer, for Red Dead or GTA, where you have all the infinite health and stamina, and gives you all the options. You can even teleport. This video is insane. The number of G's that they're flying at, because I don't know. You'll just have to watch that video if you haven't seen it. Okay. So now I gotta find my arrow. Where's my arrow? Oh man. Okay, so I gotta wait until my cooldown. Once 318 goes live, I will be upgrading the cooler and jump drive in this ship. I did it in the 317.5 already, but there's no point in doing it in the test server, mainly because every time they update it, it resets anyway. So okay, so we jumped so we can get around the planet. Now on to our destination.
Drive is now on.
Coming in hot. Boom. Okay.
Drive is now off.
Whoa. Whoa, that was crazy. Awesome. Test servers. You're so fun. So the trick here is to just find where we at here. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? It's always the very last one that I get to. Oh my gosh, it is, isn't it? Where? I swear. Where is it? Come on now. What? Did I miss it? Did I like go over it and not? I'm going to jump to this spot here
Drive is now on. Drive is now off.
so I can get a different view. I think it's on this back side. Come on. Where is it? Where are you? It's right there. How come I couldn't see that before? Either way. Now we're going to go back around the planet.
Drive is now
Because
on.
for some reason that one wouldn't show up on the other side. So here we go. It's actually right by this pillar of light that you see sticking out right here. It's kind of just right by this. Sorry, that's pretty bright. Sorry for your eyeballs. Okay, wow, that's an interesting view. You can see the topography. That's neat. All right, spin around. And now we just kind of cruise up here. Oh, there's somebody down there. So I'm going to slow down. Oh, there's two people. I hope they're nice. We'll find out, won't we? There's somebody else, I think, behind me. Put my gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, we're coming up to it here. Just speed up a little bit. I probably want to start slowing down. Woo. Okay. This is an armistice zone, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues. But this is honestly the first time I've ever seen people actually here. I've seen people around this place, but never like here. Turn some light on. I'm going to spin around though. I hope these people aren't afraid of me. I mean no harm. Mr. Friendly over here. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of spin around. Woof, woof, whoop. Okay, here we go. Coming down. Obstruction. Yeah. Doop a doop. Yep. Yep.
Landing complete.
Done.
Takeoff complete.
Okay. Alright. Now I press the exit button. Can I get up? Can I get up? Hello? Hello? How come I can't get up? Come on. Oh no. I can't get out of my seat. It won't let me out. Let me double check. Why? Exit seat. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I can't get out of my seat. Hmm. How do I get around this? How this. Can I? No. It doesn't work. I would have to shut everything down. Yeah, and that's VTOL. Oh no. Okay, so I shut it down with you. It won't let me up.
Welcome to Rocket Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Yeah, system check. Okay, so uh there you go, CIG. If you're watching this, you have a horrible bug. I cannot get out of my ship. I'm stuck. But let me explain this. You get out of the ship, and you walk up to the building that's right here, right there. This one with that little orange thing sticking up. It's right over there. But you go in there, you go up to the terminal, and you're going to buy every bit of medical supply that you can. Buy it all, fill your ship, and go back to your home base, whether that's Area 18, New Babbage, whatever. Doesn't matter. You're going to go into that TD and you're going to sell that. Now, last time I did this, I spent about 220,000 on 174 SCU of medical supplies. When I sold it at Area 18, I was well over 330. So I made about 110 plus $1,000 on one trip from here to my home base with medical supplies. Nobody else does this. Every time I come into a server, medical supplies are out of stock and they're in extremely overstock demand at these locations. I'm still trying to. I have an idea. I have an idea. Key bindings. Advanced controls. See, I want to find. Okay, I can try this. I'll try you and left shift. That doesn't do anything. That
Welcome to
turns
Rocket
the
Space
ship
Industries.
off.
Enjoy the ride.
So,
System check.
um, we'll figure this out. I think. Looking targeting, hailing. But see, you would think it would be. You know, it's funny. I'm not seeing a Y. Not seeing why. It's not docking. I mean, yeah, that's makes no sense. Hmm. Well, I think I'm wondering if I change. There's gotta be... That's the only Y I see. What is eject? I've never used that term, right? Alt and Y. Right? Alt Y. No. Left shift Y. Right, Alt Y. Huh. So it's broken. Y no longer exits your seat. It is broken. Part of me wants to just change. Why? Let me see here. That input is already used by the following. Social general exit seat. Exit turret. Fine. Fine. You know what? No. I don't want to do that. And that was down here in social? Why is that there? Here, let me... Yes, because it was already Y. Yeah, this is broken. So, okay. The point of this video has been shattered thanks to a test server and a bug. That being said, you get the gist of what I was doing. You come here, buy medical supplies, you take them back to your home base, and you sell them for a bunch of profit. Nobody else does this, like I said. So, if you need to make money quick, this is how you do it. And it helps the community. That being said,
Takeoff complete.
let me see if I'm off the ground. Nope, still can't. So, yep. All right. So that's... Hate to say it was a waste, but there we go. All right. Well, everybody, appreciate you watching, hanging out. Ah, man. Yeah, we'll just have to go back there. All right. Still can't get out of my seat, so
Auto drive is now on. Auto
just
drive
make our
is
way
now
back
off.
home.
Landing gear raised.
Oh, I'm gonna thread the needle. How about this view, huh? Wow, that's cool. All
Auto
right.
drive is now on.
And I'm off on my way back home. So again, thank you everybody for watching. You get the point. Sorry about the glitch or problem there. It is a test server, so things like that do happen on occasion. I don't want that to be an indicator for the game's stability or anything. That's actually the first time I have ever experienced that. And I rarely ever get crazy bugs like that. So if you're thinking about grabbing this game, don't let that little hiccup that you just saw keep you from purchasing the game. I think you will still enjoy it. The update is nearly done and is probably going to come out pretty soon. They just have a few more tweaks and bugs to work out, like we just saw. They fixed the trams, so there we go. That being said, thank you everybody for watching, subscribing, and I will catch you all next time.